Yes. Do I plan going back to the US? Definitely. Because
Okay.
basically I have the second family, the second home there.
Mm-hmm.
So now I consider US as my second home. I don't know if I have the allowance to do that, and I'm sorry if some of my if this offends some of my American friends. I don't know if it's something like that, but I'm just saying that. But
It shouldn't
I really
affect that.
consider this as my second home, and
Mm-hmm.
I definitely have intention of going back, seeing my friends, seeing my host families and everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just a really important place in my life. It has its own place in my heart. So I'll be forever thankful for the US for all the memories it gave me, for all the opportunities it opened up for me. Because after the flags, it opened up so much opportunity that I'm grateful for. Second, if would I change anything? No, because I believe everything happened the way it's supposed to be. And
Okay.
if I knew something before the exchange year, that wouldn't be that educational, and that wouldn't maybe even make such a huge impact on me that it did.
Okay.
And it also proves that everything happens just the way it's supposed to be. And it's also about the importance of timing, being at the right place at the right time with the right people. And
Mm.
I believe everything happened the way it's supposed to be, and I wouldn't. Yeah, it was
Mm.
perfect.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Yes.
I want to double down. I want to double down on that question and say that what advice do you have to people or students with the plan of traveling abroad to study? What would you tell them?
Okay, one thing that I would suggest you guys to be mentally ready, because we have a lot of exchange students who also went to the United States with me, my generation of flex, who didn't have that successful and fulfilling exchanger. And I
Oh.
believe that mostly happened because those people were not mentally ready to actually adjust, to be flexible, to accept the other culture, to accept the differences and everything. And one thing that I would suggest that before being academically and English-wise ready, you have to be ready the mentally wise. You have to be ready to adjust to a new culture. You have to understand that it's going to be so much different. You have to understand that it's going to be hard. Trust me, being an exchange student all alone, it's really hard. And sometimes you'll literally be just like one step away from leaving it all behind and just go back
Mm.
to your homeland. You have to be ready for that. You have to be flexible. You have to adjust. And if you don't do that, the chances of all this entire idea of studying abroad might end it all might end up as a total failure.
Mm.
So I would suggest you guys, please, please, please be ready for any difficulties. You have to understand the high risks that you're taking, that you're the responsible on your for your own. So you have to
Mm-hmm.
make good choices. One thing that my high school teacher taught me is that this in this life you should do two things. You should be kind to everyone, and
Okay.
second, you should make good choices.
Okay.
And the choices that you make are only up to you. So you have to make good choices, and otherwise, I believe there's not much other things that I would suggest them. That's the
Mm.
biggest advice that I can give you guys. Be ready,
Be
and that's
ready.
all.
Get ready.